Do you like bicycles? I like bicycles, and I'm even making a bicycle. It goes by the name of Long John. It's a cargo bicycle, and today, I know I've said this before, and I'm not trying to be misleading to anybody, but today I think I'm actually getting closer to finishing this thing. We're gonna put on the small details today. Little brackets to hold the cables, test fit everything, make sure I'm not forgetting anything. That's today's episode. So come along, thanks for watching, and subscribe, man. Subscribe and help us make more cool stuff like this. More rad things to inspire rad things in yourself. Hoop-de-doodle. Alright, so I think the simplest thing is to actually put the wheels on this thing and assemble stuff. I'm going to start doing the cables first. There it is. Bicycle on the ground. Let's get some cables. Alright, we've got some bicycle cable here. Sort of see how this runs on here because I'm not really sure. So, run up like that. Let's put the handlebars on. Gives me a rough idea. Alright, so if I'm running cable up through here, if I run it along this sort of inside section here, it's gonna have to run like that-ish. So I'm gonna need a little ring or whatever, a little bracket right there to hold it. Another bracket down there probably. Run it to the front. All I need is a brake cable. That's what we're talking about here. Because on the bottom, we've got the kickstand that's gonna be coming up and folding up into here. And it takes up this whole space down here and we can't conflict with that. Possibly run it down something like that. Let's put the kickstand on. Alright, so there's the kickstand. So now, running this cable, we could run it like this. Alright, so I'm pretty sure I know where I want to put stuff at this point in terms of brackets. So I'm just going to go ahead and sort of mark stuff off as I go here. I'm just going to mark off the locations for where the brackets would be. Right about here, down in there. Another one like down here. Another one up here. I'll have another one up here somewhere. And then that should get us to our brakes on the front. Now it's brakes on the back. We've got remaining on the top tube that came with the bike originally, these two little brackets here for the brake cable that goes to the back here. That's right here. That's pretty much set. I don't have to worry about the rear brake. So the shifters, they both run down. So yeah, we'll have like three here, three little brackets there. So we'll have three cables that just go down and then through here, a couple brackets on the bottom here. Yeah, and then over here, the cable's got to come out of the housing and go to this front derailleur that's going to be over here, and then the rear derailleur back there. So stock, originally there was this little plastic guy down there that sort of directed the cables to the derailleurs. Alright, so for little cable brackets, I'm just using these 1/4-inch nuts. I'm part of it though. I'm also going to salvage these little brackets off of the old frame tube to put on the bottom here. There they are. Alright, so I've got two sections there that have three of these little brackets and the cables running right next to each other that go down that first sort of steering tube there. And so that steering tube is this size here. And I'm going to arrange these three guys all next to this steering tube as a reference. And I'm going to weld these together and then we'll weld them onto the bike. Alright, now with that stuff tacked together, I can test fit it on here. If I need to, I can make adjustments because it's just tacked. I could bend it, shape it around the tube a little bit better, and then we can weld it up a little bit more if we want. Fill that in a little bit, and I might just do that. Alright, so now we've got our ones on the underside here that we want to do right here. There, so those are all where brackets I want brackets to go. Another one over there, under here. So get all those guys welded on there. Those are just single ones, so we'll just weld them straight onto the frame. Look at that. Look at these things. It's like brass knuckles on here. Except for squirrels, because squirrels only have 3 toes. Alright, now there's something I would like. This is the very bottom of the bike right here. This previously was the down tube on the bike. It's got these two little brackets here. I want to take those off of here and weld them on right there. All right, so trying to weld this thing on was a really weird experience, right? A lot of sputtering. It was like there's contamination or something in there. Well, it turns out they braze them onto the original tubing. Do you see the gold bit in there, the shiny braze? I'm gonna braze the next one on as well. We'll TIG braze it on there, but I'll braze this other one on. There, that one came out a lot better. All right, so the frame is done at this point. I've got everything on there that I could possibly think of. I'm going to now paint it again. Hopefully this is the last and final time and we get it correct this time. I'm still got some more fabrication to do because I think I'm going to try and do a brake swap on the front. So the front forks still have some modifications to do. I still have some finish welding on a couple pieces for like the linkage, the steering linkage and stuff. But the frame itself, we're ready to paint. What I want to do on the front is take these V-brake application here, cut this piece off and weld it onto the other forks. So we'll see if that works. But that is for another video. So we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, everybody.